Hello, this is Amanda Freeman. This is our week 2 discussion. And so normally I have trouble paying attention to a lot of videos because I get distracted very easily. This one wasn't very different in that way. I still got a bit distracted just because of anyways, I have a lot of dogs and they distract me constantly. But from what I was able to watch and listen to, I will say that as I started the video, my mom was just leaving, and she was talking about the elevator portion, and then she was saying how the woman dropped her phone in the crack of the elevator and the door, and my mom gasped and she's like, "Oh no." And then she left and I continued to listen to it, and then she was saying about how it makes people connect to it, and I'm like, "Oh, that's what that's what happened with my mom. She just connected to it and it made her feel it feel as if it was happening to her and not just listening to it." And I think that's kind of what stood out most to me. And then I really like this from the way I understood it. I see it as lived experience, I'd say. I think in any type of career or out, like whatever you decide to go into after or before college, just whatever you decide to put your time into and be a part of, I think lived experience is a very important aspect of that, especially for me and what I'm going into, set my psychology for my bachelor's in psychology. So a lot of times I rely on my lived experience to relate to a lot of people and families that are going through hard times, and whether it's addiction or domestic violence or other issues, I have experience in a lot of those aspects of in loss and just a lot of different ways. So being able to relate to them and telling them my story while also adding in data, statistics, why it's important, why they should care about something or shouldn't care about something. I don't know. So from this, I just want to make sure I'm answering the actual questions. What moments surprise or interest you the most? I think hearing that that was her daughter was at the towards the end, when she said that, it was surprising, and it was really cool to hear about how she went about that and how she kind of went full circle in that aspect, and how my Eber's concepts on storytelling apply to your efforts this term to tell your own stories. I think telling our stories will require a lot of our own lived experiences and require data and being able to apply experiences and data storytelling all in one. And hopefully I am able to put it all together correctly. I think I what other value might we find in storytelling? I think it brings someone to it helps people understand you and where you're coming from, and just helps people get a more clear picture on what you're trying to talk about and say, and the message you're trying to relay to them or to the reader, to your audience. And I'm hoping that I answered this correctly. There was a lot about this that I really loved, but when I overthink something, it's hard for me to make a video without like writing down my talking points or like a script almost. So I'm hoping that I did all this how I was supposed to, and I'm looking forward to seeing to watching everyone else's videos. I haven't watched them yet. I'm about to now. So hopefully I'm not very far off.